Hey guys, what's going on today? Bojo here, and we are back with our NHL 15 Be a Pro series following Rick DiPietro and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And yes, boys, the game everybody has finally been waiting for is upon us here, as we are finally going to take on the New York Islanders for the first time since leaving them since beginning this series. So it looks like the Islanders have been doing pretty well for themselves 3 years after we left. They're having a pretty good year right now, 25-18-6, going up against our Toronto Maple Leafs, who are looking for their 30th win on the year. So that's looking pretty good for us. But we are going to be at home. We're going to be in the ACC going up against our old team, the good old New York Islanders. There's John Tavares. Let's get ourselves in these. Let's switch up the jerseys for today. Let's switch up something here. Let's see if we can get something rolling here. I think we should run with the some different jersey here. You know what? I think we're gonna rock the winter. I think the alternate classic jerseys here. So let's put the Islanders in their winter classic jerseys. Oh, it's gonna be actually the same thing here. Can we put them in that one? Yeah, let's put them in the orange. We're gonna be wearing our classic blue jerseys here. So we're gonna go a little bit classic throwback here. But here it is, boys. This is the game everybody's been waiting for. This is the big game. We've had some struggles in our past 3 games, I'm not going to lie. We've had 2 third-period collapses against the Edmonton Oilers and a third-period collapse against the Buffalo Sabres. So we've not had three really good games in a row. Even though last game we won, thank God, to Tyler Bozak and JVR in overtime, but this is going to be a little bit different. We need to put 100% focus into this game here, because this is the game that we really want to show up here. We really want to perform. This is probably the biggest game of the season right now for DiPietro and this Maple Leafs team. But here we are in the ACC. Everybody's getting pumped up. The New York Islanders are in the building. Garceau's looking down upon the Rick DiPietro in the net. Thank God for Mike Babcock for letting Rick DiPietro get a start in here. I guess I should say Mike Babcock. Mike Babcock is the new coach for the Toronto Maple Leafs, so I guess we should use him now as for further into the season. But there's Johnny T, 69 points on the year so far for Tavares. That's pretty good. Here's DiPietro, 6-3-1, 2.44. .877 save percentage, no shutouts on the year for Dippy. Looking pretty good in that alternate Maple Leafs costume. And Kevin Poulin is going to get the start for the Islanders. 8-4-1, 2.54 save percentage, a .911, and 1 shutout on the year for Poulin. So no Yaroslav Halak in net tonight for the New York Islanders. Kevin Poulin gets the start. So backup against backup in tonight's game. And here we go, boys. This is it. This is the big game. We want to make sure that we perform to our top level here. The Islanders' defense, remember, is pretty decent now since they've got some of their rookies in there now. But let's see how much their offense has changed. But here we go. All right, here's Johnny T coming into the zone already. John Tavares takes a quick shot, blocked off. And up, he tried for that pass out behind the net, but the Maple Leafs luckily get rid of that, and Phil Kessel will take control of it. Morgan Riley looking for an out. Morgan Riley sends it up the middle to JVR. Nice pass. JVR will get into the zone. Up, nice cut over to Phil Kessel. Toe drags. Oh, shot, rebound. Oh, flips it up on Poulin. It's sitting right there. But Kevin Poulin will hold on to make the save. All right, so a little bit of trouble there. Stop the 1 shot on net from Johnny T. Sending a little bit of a shot on DiPietro. Tried to send one back out really quickly, but we were ready for that. So the Maple Leafs are trying to dig ourselves out of this rut here. We're 4-4-2 in our last 10, so we're trying to get that hopefully out of the rut here. But here's Michael Grabner coming up the wing, hit. Here's Cam Atkinson, takes a shot, easy glove save for DiPietro. We'll dish that right out. I didn't really want to dish that out, but Phaneuf was right there. Kessel, Kadri takes control of it, up to JVR up on the wing. Right. And Riemsdyk couldn't get around Thomas Hickey, and Cam Atkinson over to Mikhail Grabovski. Grabovski back to Atkinson. Atkinson gets knocked off the puck, and oh, Jesus, bouncing puck, and Phil Kessel was right there. Up, he gets stick lifted, back in front, easy glove save, or blocker save there from DiPietro, dishes that back out. Nice move there from JVR. Kadri gets control of it, saucer pass, and Kessel couldn't get a hold of it as Grabovski will take control. All the way over to Hickey, up the wing to Grabner. Grabner sends it around the back of the net as the Islanders go for a line change. Phaneuf gets control of it, and Bozak up to Booth. All right, David Booth up the wing, cuts back to the middle. Up, Islanders bunching up. There's 4 Islanders right in there, but Griffin Reinhardt will take control of that. Give that up to Franz Nielsen. All right, here's Franz Nielsen. He sends it around the boards, but it'll go off sides. All right. 10:08 still left to go in the first period. And face-off win there. Josh Lievo over to Matt Fratton. Fratton will dump it in. Santorelli will go in and chase. Ryan Pulock now playing for the New York Islanders. Skilly with a pass up to Nelson. Brock Nelson. Here's Brock Nelson on the one wing. Nelson. Shot in front. Skilly, ooh, managed to get a quick blocker save on that. Cizikas back. Here's Skilly. Skilly gets pushed to the boards. Roman Polak cuts that off and gives it right back to Percy up the wing to Fratton. There we go. So the Leafs managed to get rid of that quickly. Fratton working on the left wing, switches up. And Fratton will just dump it right off the boards though, but Ryan Pulock gets him right off that. Conacher up the middle to Tavares. Here's Johnny T, cuts back to the middle. Matt Donovan now. Donovan, and oh man, gets a blocker save. There was a nice pass there from Matt Donovan over to Tavares. DiPietro went in went in Matrix mode. Oh, Matt Fratton steals Kadri. Oh, low shot, Poulin with the blocker save there, but DiPietro went in like Matrix style there and managed to get the blocker save there. Oh, Kessel, I think that might have went off the post. That might have went off the post. Morgan Riley keeps it in. Enough back to Kadri. Up in front again. Phil Kessel's right there for it, though. Kessel wraps it around back to Kadri. Slap shot. Blocker off. Saved by Poulin. Pulock over. Kadri picks it back up back in front to JVR. Low shot. Saved by Poulin. Pulock will get it back up to Conacher. All right, so like I said, DiPietro tried to make that diving save, but it was blocked off by one of our defensemen, luckily. Stop up here. Tries to get it back to the point, but it goes out of the zone. Hamonic will pick it up. Back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt will dump it in. Islanders go for another change, and Phaneuf has plenty of time. All right, Dion back to Lupul. All the way up to Bozak with 10 seconds still left. Bozak toe drags. Gets it back to Riley. Quick shot off the post again. Booth with a rebound. He scores! David Booth pushes towards the net. Gets the rebound off the post. What a shot from David Booth. And, oh my God. What a shot there from Morgan Riley off the post. David Booth picks up the rebound, and luckily, bouncing puck, he manages to gain control of it. I think Bozak was down on the ice. Yeah, Bozak was kind of limping back to the bench, and loop off a weird angle, just shoots it on net. It bounces off the back pad, I think, of Poulin, and luckily just hits the back corner of the net. And the Maple Leafs will go up to 1-0 here on a very, very good goal there from David Booth. Morgan Riley and Bozak will get the assists. Hopefully Bozak is not too hurt and will be back in this game. But a very, very late goal here in the first period, as that'll do it. As the Maple Leafs will go up 1-0 here in the first. So that was a very, 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 very clutch goal there. Couple posts hit in that period too. I believe Phil Kessel like slapped one off the post, and then Morgan Riley with a big shot there off the post again. A lot of slap shots from the Maple Leafs as well. Yep, that one from Riley hit off the post, and then Booth was right there for the rebound though, as the Leafs take that 1-0 lead. All right, so let's take a look at the shots here. 4-8, 4 shots to 8. Time to attack is in the Islanders' favor. Passing is percentages on us. 3-1 are the faceoffs. I do want to take a quick replay of that goal, though. I do want to just make sure that that did go off the back pad of Poulin and in. Let's just take a double look here. All right, let's see. So, yeah, pass back to Riley. Riley just winds up for the clapper. And actually, Poulin got a piece of it. And then it goes off the post. Wow, what a shot. What a shot by Riley. Poulin did make the save, but then David Booth just weird angle. Yep, goes off the back left, the left pad of Poulin, trying to dive across, and it just bounces right back into the net. All right, so there we go. All right, Leafs are up 1-0 in this game after the first. Decent period for DiPietro. Gotta stay composed here, though. Gotta get some more goal support. All right, like I said, we don't want to... No lead is protected in this game. That's for damn sure. All right, JVR into the middle there, but it gets knocked off by Reinhardt. Reinhardt's having a good physical game so far. Up, JVR takes it. Past to Kadri with a shot, but a glove save by Kevin Poulin. And he will hold on. Kadri was left wide open. A bad turnover for the Islanders. We've dealt with that many times before. All right, and Kadri wins the faceoffs. Riley gets knocked off the puck by Grabner. And Cam Atkinson will move up the ice. Cam Atkinson up, gets by one, and there was a short side shot, shouldered off by DiPietro. DeHaan back to Grabner. Grabner tried to send it back to the point, but it goes off sides. I think there's a delay penalty. Yes, there is. Thomas Hickey will gain control of it. JVR pushes him to the boards. DeHaan and Hickey still manages to get control of it. Don't get another penalty there, boys. All right, Grabner using that speed. Tries to get around. Around the back of the ice. Oh, missed slap shot there from Nelson. Here's Grabner again. In front of Atkinson. Nelson. Back to the point to Hickey, and blocker save there from DiPietro, shoulders that one off, and we will get a stoppage of play here for the power play for the Islanders. It's going to be an interference call on Morgan Riley, as the Islanders will go to that power play. Morgan Riley was just trying to check Grabowski out of the zone. Going to get an interference call for that. Bozak is back, which is good. He's not hurt, so he's back in the game. But we got power play here that we're going to have to kill off. All right, Tavares. And, oh, Jesus. Quick shot there from Kyle Okposo. Luckily misses the net. And, oh, there's a blocker save again off of a turnover. Another shot there for Kyle Okposo. We do manage to get a blocker save on that. And we clear it back down. All right, Pulock over to Grabowski. Mikhail Grabowski. Back to Okposo again. Oh, breaks his stick. That's unfortunate. Easy save off. Enough. What are you doing? Oh, wide shot again. Cleared out Gardner. Oh, that's a shot. That's a boarding call. You can't do that. You cannot do that. That is a boarding call on Kyle Okposo. We've dealt with that before. That might be a 5-minute major. Is that a 5-minute major? Possibly without any stick. Oh, yeah, he had no stick. That was an intent to injure. That was an intent to injure. I can't tell if it is a power play here. Oh, it's a 4-on-4. Yeah, it's a 4-on-4 for a minute here. 4-on-4 for a minute. All right, Grabner with a pass. Nice hit there from Roman Polak to knock Michael Grabner off the puck. And yes, it was a 5-minute major, so Kyle Okposo is out of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Is a 5-minute major for boarding for Kyle Okposo on Jake Gardner. No stick in hand. As the Leafs will have a 5-minute power play here, 5-minute major power play to possibly tack on some more goals here. All right, Gardner still in the game though. He's perfectly fine. The only reason I think they gave Okposo that 5-minute major was because he had no stick. That was an intent to check against the boards. All right, Santorelli picks it up. Santorelli, quick slap shot, blocker save though by Poulin. Bozak picks it back up right into the center. Santorelli takes a shot up. Lupul gets it back. Gardner, Franzen with another slap shot. Lupul rebound. Hamonic will get it back out, and Grabner will just dump this puck all the way down as the Islanders will go for a line change. All right, Leafs, you're threatening here. I like it. All right, make a play. There you go. Over to Franzen. And Cody Franzen will just start to skate up the ice. Cody Franzen, and he's going to go offsides. All right, a lot of slap shots are being taken in this game, too. Appreciate that from the Leafs. Taking some slap shots on net. There's a little bit of a jumble fuck there in the center of the ice. Santorelli just slaps a clapper on net. Did that go off the post? Or did Poulin get a piece of that? Here's a shot by Santorelli. Low shot. I think he just got a blocker save on it. Poulin's playing decent. He's got a decent record for them, too. He's 8-4-1. It's pretty good. And Halak and Poulin are playing pretty well together. All right, nice pass from JVR to Kessel. He gets run into though by Pulock. And Pulock will start up with Tavares. Lost my voice there. Up back to DeHaan, back to Nielsen. Tavares. Watching backdoor. Kadri just strips Tavares of the puck. Nicely done. And he'll give it up to Kessel. Cuts to the middle. Back to JVR. Toe drags into the middle. Tries for a backhander lifter on the short side of Poulin, but he does manage to glove save it. All right, well, the good thing about this is even if we don't score, Okposo's gone for the rest of the game, which is nice to see. It might have just been a 5-minute major for boarding. He might have not got kicked out, but Phaneuf walks the line up. Dribbler pass. Couldn't pick it up as Grabner will take it up the ice and he'll dump it in. All right, Dion. Over to Riley, over to JVR. His little skate up. He's still got 1 minute left on the power play here. Drop pass to Kadri. Kadri back to JVR. Oh, shot just wide of the net. Kadri again with a pass in front to Kessel, but they will dump it out. Let's see if we can cut this one off. No, we cannot. Phaneuf will take control of it, and he'll give it over to Kessel. 30 seconds still left on the power play. 5-minute major. Kadri back to JVR, and he kicks it off himself over to the boards. Hamonic tries to dump it around. Kessel right there. He gets knocked off by Reinhardt. Up, steal by Kadri, and it's going to be dumped back down See if DiPietro can cut this one off. Yes, he can. We'll just send that right there for Riley. And we'll skate back to our zone, and the penalty is now over. So, fortunately, the Leafs couldn't capitalize on that. They got a couple shots. Low shot by Kessel. Saved by Poulin. DeHaan wraps it around the back. Up. Couldn't be handled. JVR gets it back. Around the back of the net for Kadri. Off the back of the net, JVR, bouncing ass puck. And the Leafs will still gain control of this. Enough. Up to Kadri. Kadri will wrap it around the boards. As the line change is going, David Booth, it charges in there. David Booth loses his stick with a collision with Thomas Hickey. Jack Skilly controls it now. Over to Atkinson. Atkinson around the back of the net again. Leafs doing some good forecheck here. Hickey, long pass over to Skilly. Skilly, he's driven hard into the boards, wraps it around. Riley's there to grab it. Pass up to Bozak. And Bozak with a pass over to Lupul. Alright, Joffrey Lupul cuts into the middle. Joffrey Lupul with a pass over to David Booth. Poulin gets a blocker save on that. Lifts it high to the boards. Donovan now. Donovan back to Hickey. Up to Skilly again. Skilly shields it. Tries to center it. Santorelli with a nice back check, though, using that speed. Takes the puck back. Gives it over to Gardner. And he'll get it up to Fratton. Alright, last minute of play here in the second period. Fratton toe drags. Back to, a big shot there from Mike Santorelli. Poulin has to come over and make a big blocker save on that and lifts that puck out of play. Big shot there. Santorelli's having himself a game too. But Poulin's making some clutch saves here in this second period, no doubt. Alright, 77, that's Komarov, right? Yeah, fourth line shift. Komarov wins the faceoff. Percy, back to Polak, back to Biggs with a shot. Pulak shields it over to Kuhlman. 5 seconds still left. Expect the shot. Kuhlman back to Nielsen. Back to Cooley. Takes a shot. Easy blocker save there for DiPietro. And that'll do it for the second period. So the Islanders kill off a 5-minute major. Penalty taken by Kyle Okposo. No surprise there after playing with him for so much. Does not surprise me that Okposo takes a penalty there. So the Islanders are down 1 forward now for the rest of this game. And we do manage to shield off the Islanders' offense there in the second for the little bit of offense they did have. But it's still a 1-0 game going into the third. 18 shots to 9, so the Leafs are definitely pouring on the shots. Penalty minutes, 10 for the Islanders. Passing percentage is in our favor. Faceoffs, we're coming back to hopefully tie them up in that. But we're looking good. We got the 1-goal lead going into the third. I would love another goal, Leafs. Definitely would be appreciative of another goal, but it's a very good game here in the ACC. It's a 1-0 lead for the Maple Leafs. Alright. Poulin's playing very good as well. So, can't deny him of that. He's playing well. Alright, nice pass from JVR. Kessel still controls it. In front, big shot there from Kadri. Just barely misses the net. I don't know if Poulin got a piece of that or not, but he just barely missed it. Alright, here's Tavares. Tavares in front, Conacher. Back to the point. There's a shot, up, rebound. Oh, thank you, Morgan Riley. It was trickling around the back. DiPietro couldn't get full control of that. Griffin Reinhart walks around. There's a shot by Corey Conacher, and Dion Phaneuf will gain control of that off the shot. And the Leafs will exit the zone. All right, JVR cuts back to the middle, and just gets run over by Pulak. Reinhart and Pulak, those two defensemen seem to be definitely doing the job for the Islanders nowadays. All right, he's moving up here. There's a shot by Conacher. Ooh, faked the shot, went back to Hamonic. Tavares in front for Reinhart. And there's a shot blocked off by DiPietro. And DiPietro blocked off Corey Conacher from getting to that puck. And the Leafs will exit the zone again. Kessel back to Kadri. Over to Riley. Riley keeps in the zone. JVR controls it. Around the back of the net for Kadri. Out in front for Kessel. And he just misses the net. Jesus, man. The Leafs are missing the net like crazy in this game. Ay. All right, Franz Nielsen now. Franz Nielsen will wrap it around the back. As Morgan Riley takes a hit, but puck still remains there. Joffrey Lupul, as they will get it out. Tyler Bozak. Over to Kessel. Kessel toe drags around DeHaan. And tries for a cross crease, didn't get it through. As here come the Islanders now. Here's Nielsen. Nielsen over to Clutterbuck. Goes wide across it. Big going across the ice there. Saved by DiPietro and does get the rebound save on Clutterbuck. Alright, Lupul having a little bit of trouble there. Hickey gains control of it. Back to Clutterbuck. And he'll wrap it around the ice again as the Leafs, the Islanders go for a change. Franzen back to Bozak. And Bozak, bad turnover there. DiPietro covers that puck against the post. And we'll get a face-off. Whew. Alright, Dippy had to make some very clutch saves in that period. Islanders are threatening. That was a big save there from DiPietro going across the ice there on that shot from Cal Clutterbuck. He was well far out of his net, and Clutterbuck tried to get a shot on him, but DiPietro went into that butterfly, stayed square to the puck. I was not going to give it up. 15 saves for him so far. Got 8:44 left to play in the third. And Santorelli with a clutch face-off win. Morgan Riley's got to get rid of that puck. Dion's got to get rid of that. Turnover to Nelson. Dion, get it back. Dion, dig it out. There you go, Dion. There you go. Julievo backed up to Santorelli. Santorelli's got a little bit of traffic there. Does the smart thing. Dumps it in. Very good play. Bouncing puck. I don't think that'll be a penalty on Lievo. Skilly, and he'll get it over. Donovan up to Nelson. Here's Brock Nelson. Brock Nelson. Back to Skilly. Skilly. Working for something. Gets checked off the puck by Dion Phaneuf. Phaneuf kind of turns it over, but the Islanders are kind of in the midst of going for a change here. Phaneuf off one skate, but Santorelli still manages to get it back. Back into the center to Riley. Back up to Santorelli, and Fratton gets out of the zone now. All right, Josh Lievo. Lievo back to Fratton. Fratton makes a nice deke, still controls it. Shot, rebound. No rebound there for the Leafs. As Poulin makes that save. All right, Cizikas back to Grabowski, back to DeHaan. Takes a shot. Ooh, that got deflected and just went wide. Grabowski back to Hickey, and Komarov steals the puck. Komarov starts skating, you slow shit. Komarov into the zone. Fourth line shift for the Leafs. Komarov has plenty of room there in front. Fratton tried to get one on net. Atkinson steals the puck, though. And long pass up to Grabner. Long pass up to Michael Grabner. There's that cross crease. Nice interception there by Stuart Percy. In the front of Biggs and Komarov. Well, final minute of play here in the third period. It's a 1-0 game. Komarov tries to dump it out, but the Leafs go off sides. 51.3 seconds still left here in this game. And there's a 1-0 lead for the Leafs. Did that puck get deflected? It got deflected. Goes 5-0, but just barely misses the net. Holy shit. Alright, so it's 51 seconds left here in the third. Tavares will win the face-off. Grabner. Alright, here's Johnny T. Here is Johnny T. Big hit there from Jake Gardner to knock Tavares off the puck and drop pass right to Kessel as he'll take it up the wing now. Kessel all the way over to JVR. Look for Poulin to get pulled soon. JVR up. Rebound. Get there. Kadri! Oh, they're going to call for goalie interference. Oh, my God. That's a terrible call, referee. That is a terrible, terrible call. The rebound was right there for Kadri. And, he doesn't even touch him. Referee, he doesn't even touch him. Kadri got the goal, but it's going to get waved off for goalie interference. Now there is 5 New York Islanders out on the ice. They win the faceoff. Goalie gets pulled, and the puck goes out of the zone. Poulin is now out of the net. 6-on-4 attackers now for the New York Islanders. Here we go. 23 seconds still left in this game. Here's Tavares. Gets hit off the puck up, but he still gains control of it. There's the cross crease. DiPietro blocks it off. Joffrey Lupo dumped that out. Thank you very much. It's going to go all the way around the boards. Reinhardt takes control of it. Reinhardt, Tavares with 9 seconds still left here. Johnny T gets to take it to the boards. Pulak sends one back. Conacher, 3 seconds still left. I don't think the Islanders are going to get a chance to get it on net. They do not. And Rick DiPietro puts up a stellar performance against his former teams and gets his first shutout of the year. A 1-0 victory over the New York Islanders as the Maple Leafs will get their 30th win of the year. What a game by Rick DiPietro against his former New York Islanders team. Man, oh man, that was an exciting game. Holy shit, that one should have counted. I'm sorry, that goal should have counted from Nazem Kadri. But unfortunately, the only goal by David Booth early on in the, not early on, late in the first period, is the only goal of this game. And the Leafs hold on for a 1-0 victory over the New York Islanders. Rick DiPietro with a 17-save shutout of the Islanders. 6 minutes of time on attack for the Islanders, so they beat us in time on attack. Passing percentage was good. Power play, we had the advantage of power play. Face-offs were pretty much even. I bet you it was that power play that the New York Islanders suffered. They had to double shift to forward because of that game misconduct from Kyle Okposo. But unfortunately, that is how it's going to be as DiPietro shows up against his former team in a very, very exciting game. We win it 1-0. First shutout of the year for DiPietro. Gets the first star of the game with 17 saves for a 100% save percentage. David Booth with the only goal of the game gets the second star. And Kevin Poulin had a pretty good game. Stopped 19 of 20 shots. 1.05 goals against average. Definitely was deserving of a third star there. But goaltender battle here in the ACC between the Maple Leafs and the Islanders, and the Leafs and DiPietro come out on top as we finally get our finally get a shutout. We get another win, second win in a row. Because that win will definitely help our save percentage and our goals against average as well. So there we go. Leafs did not give us that much offense to work with in this game, but the goaltending was stellar, to say the least. Very, very solid game for DiPietro. Got a lot of experience that game, and we are looking pretty good. So there we go. Hopefully that lived up to the hype, guys. I was very excited for that game. I definitely wanted to give it my all. That's why I was kind of concentrating on the game as well as, you know, giving a good little commentary behind it. But I think it worked out well. I think it was a very, very successful game. All right, Florida, they're looking like a good team as well. They might be buying for a playoff spot here. I also want to do like a team update as well. Let's see how many. Where are we at calendar-wise? We are coming. How many big events coming up? The trade deadline's coming up soon against Florida. We have a lot of games against Florida this month. But let's see how. Whenever we play our next game, we'll take a look at the stats for our team so far. So let's see. We're not starting that game against Florida. That's fine. Let's see if we can. Hopefully, Reimer and Bernier can get out there and get some wins. All right, David Booth's out with an injury now. Up here come the injury bugs. We do get a win though against Florida. That's good. That's a divisional game too. Divisional game too, and we beat them. All right, Carolina, no start against them. That's fine. I can take all the time off right now. I came up and played against my former team, and a stellar performance, got the win. Joffrey Lupul's out with an injury again. I think it's the third time he's out with an injury this so far. But the Leafs keep winning, man. The Leafs keep winning some games. They keep winning games. No problem with it. All right, not starting that game against the San Jose Sharks. Might have expected a start there. Might get that Devils start, though, depending on how good the Devils are. But San Jose's not a good team. Fortunately, we get a regulation loss against them. I could see us starting this game against Jersey. They're not that good of a team. Alright, Bozak's back to the roster. Do we get this start against the Devils? No, we do not. That's perfectly fine. Still got a good record. 32, 15, and 5. It's definitely a very good record still. 2 regulation losses in a row, though. Yeah, a little bit sketchy. So we won, I think, 3 or 4, and then we lost 2 in a row. Clarkson up. David Clarkson's back to active duty. Look out, everybody. 50 goal scorer right here. Alright, Tampa Bay. Morgan Riley's out for an injury. Jesus, man, the injury bug's really starting to hit the Maple Leafs now. 3 regulation losses in a row. Not looking good. We still have 2 games in hand on the Florida Panthers. Now 1 game in hand, actually. We're tied with them in for points, actually. And another loss. Jesus, man. All right, so the Leafs are in a bit of a rut right now. They've lost, I think, 4 or 5 in a row. Let's check out the calendar, man. After that game against the New York Islanders, let's see how it happened. So we got that 1-0 win. We won 3 in a row. Got points in the previous 5 games. Like 6, 7 games actually. We had points in the previous 7 games, but now we're on a 4-game losing streak with them. 5-0, 6-5, 4-2, 5-4. So we gotta see if we can get our team out of this rut now. It's gonna be the Battle of Ontario yet again, and we're gonna be home against the Ottawa Senators again. But let's take a look at the team. I gotta take a look at the lines to see who the hell is on this lineup right now. Let me just make sure. It says play game first. Play next game. Yeah, okay. So the lineup is updated. So a lot of people have been out for injury. You gotta see what this lineup looks like. Alright, so we got JVR, Kadri, and Kessel still on the first line. No issues with that. Lupul, Bozak, and Clarkson. So it looks like Joffrey Lupul's a healthy scratch. So I guess he's gonna play. Josh Lievo, Santorelli, and Fratton on the third. Okay, and then on the fourth line, we got Tyler Biggs, Frederick Gauthier. Gauthier got called up, and Carter Ashton back on the fourth line again. So Komarov is sitting out. Gauthier is now on the team, which is interesting. He's not that bad. He's 79 overall. It's pretty good. We got some rookies in there, which is nice to see. Josh Lievo, he's playing where he needs to play. Biggs is kind of an AHL player, but, you know, he's up on the team. Gauthier, he's doing not too bad. Ashton, you know, so they're playing where they need to play. Defense, though, should be interesting. All right, Phaneuf and Gardner Percy and Franzen Holland. Alright, so Peter Holland. We're missing a defenseman here, Roman Polak. Okay, and then who's in net? Who's been losing some games for us here? It is Jonathan Bernier. Alright, so come on, Bernie. Gotta win some games for us here. But, you know, we'll do the stats update before next game. This game's already gone. This video's already gone long enough. So, the Maple Leafs are in a little bit of a rut now. 4-game losing streaks, but we're coming off a very successful game against the New York Islanders. Hopefully we can turn this team around as it's another home game for us. Let's see if we can dig this team out of that rut, and let's get them back on track, because I want to just take a look at the Stats Central. I want to see where our team is. So we're in 3rd place in our division. We got 6 points ahead of the Montreal Canadiens, which is good. We're 2 points behind Florida and Boston, but look at all the games we have in hand on them. We have so many games in hand with 2 games behind. We have 3 games in hand on Florida and 4 on Boston. So I think we're in a very good spot right now. 4 games still left to play, which is a possible total of 8 extra points. So I think we're in good hands right now. If we take a look at the entire NHL, the Maple Leafs are the 6th best team in the NHL. Look at the St. Louis Blues, though, at 84 points, 39, 12, and 6. Good Lord. Freaking St. Louis Blues. But okay, so we're in a good position. We have 4 games still left to play in hand on a lot of teams, so we definitely easily can catch up into the race for our division. So we'll play the game against the Ottawa Senators next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. As always, suck it, Garth Snow and the New York Islanders. Rick DiPietro reigns supreme this time.